I took a couple of my dogs on a lick.
If you don't know me, I'm Joel Perner. I'm the owner of Slouch Potato Pajamas alongside my brother Zach, and I help other people build clothing brands. I've done it. I've spent a lot of money. Actually, I've wasted over 50K. So all the stuff that I'm teaching everyone to start their brands is here because I've done it. I've been through the ropes. I've driven around Australia to do this thing, and I'm finally able to share this with you guys. So get into this video. Hey guys, the question I get the most is how do I start a brand? Like, what's the first thing I need to do? And starting a brand is quite easy, but the question isn't how you start a brand, it becomes why. So why do you want to start a brand? And the why kind of influences the how, and I'll show you why this happens. So I always use the example of my brand Slouch because you might want to do your brand values. So it might be like fun, comfort, or you just want to make something comfortable or easy to wear. So you can kind of like list out all the things that you want to create, and then ask yourself why you want to create it. Like, what is it about this brand that excites you? Like, what's the whole deal with this? Like, why do you want to do it? And you'll find that you'll end up writing down a whole bunch of values, and it's going to make it really, really easy for you to actually craft this now because you've started to write it out. So the brand itself consists of two main things. And number one is MVP, which we'll get into in a sec. And the other one is your values. Because no one really buys into a product, they're buying into a story. So you want to tell people all of your brand values and all of your story that's going to sort of craft that marketable story. And then your MVP comes into the product. So it's kind of built on two things. Sometimes it's like, I've got a product idea and I want to start first. Or the other thing is like, I've got these cool as brand values or something that I want to stick with, and I want to turn this into a product. So MVP is not me 12 years old at my basketball game hoping I get the trophy. I never got the trophy, unfortunately, so get out of here, mate. But the MVP is your minimum viable product. So what is the one thing that you could create that makes total sense for your brand? And for us, it was the pajama pants, because we had those cool values of like fun, comfort, family, all that stuff. And I truly believe that that's portrayed in the prints and all like the really cool designs that we have, because we did like ice cream prints and cookies and popcorn and all this stuff. And I feel like it really portrayed the brand. Whereas if you just did something like a t-shirt, it doesn't really like, it's hard to sell. Like, we can sell this as a set, but not many people just buy a t-shirt alone because I don't think it truly represents the brand value. So you can definitely think about that. Now it's just getting the ideas on paper, and you can do this in so many different ways. What I've got below is a training video for you guys to walk you through every single step of getting your ideas on paper. Now that's like the very first thing you can do when you start a brand. So yeah, how do you start a brand? Kind of becomes the why, turns into the how, and now you can watch this training video below, and it's going to help you with next steps on starting your brand.